Welcome, everyone, and thank you for tuning into this presentation. Today, we're going to be analyzing the hip-hop music culture of the 1990s using our sociological imagination. Without further ado, let's begin our analysis. A large part of why hip-hop was so big in the 90s is due to the innovative lyricism used by some major artists such as Tupac, Nas, the Notorious B.I.G., and many others. Their songs would often tell stories of their past or be used to provide a social commentary on issues going on in the world. Artists would voice their values and beliefs in order to resonate with the listener and begin their own form of culture. 90s hip hop wasn't just a genre, but more of a cultural movement that still influences us in many ways today, with private struggles such as police harassment being the result of public issues such as systemic racism. When talking about the social commentary of the 90s hip hop, we are referring to matters such as police brutality, systemic racism as mentioned, poverty, and mass incarceration. Songs such as NWA's Fuck the Police, Public Enemy's Fight the Power, and Nas's New York State of Mind all come to mind when thinking of songs about police brutality and systemic racism. The rappers, in a way, sort of view the cops as having a xenocentrism mindset on them, thinking that their group or culture is superior to the rappers. The urban youth of the 90s was the most influenced group by 90s hip hop. This music resonated with a lot of their daily lives and issues that they were dealing with. After listening to this music, they began wearing different types of clothing, such as baggy jeans and gold chains, maybe some Timberlands, using new forms of slang, and becoming more involved with politics and activism. The music had a realness effect to it that encouraged self-expression and authenticity to its listeners. The effects of 90s hip-hop have trickled into today's music, with current artists such as J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, Joey Badass, and many more talking about the same issues in today's age. 90s hip-hop played a crucial role in racial representation and resistance for those involved, and rappers of today are keeping their message alive. Pictured here is Kendrick Lamar's To Pimp a Butterfly album, which is one of the most political albums of recent years, as you can probably tell by the album cover. 90s hip-hop was a cultural phenomenon that erupted due to the social conditions in America. There was a fallout with the Reagan era that reduced the investment in Black and Brown communities, the inclusion of media sources like music videos, and the rise of West Coast rap like NWA and Ice Cube and all them. This music was made for the people, by the people that had formerly dealt with these issues. They decided they needed to take a stand against systemic oppression and decided that rap music was an outlet and one of the best ways to get the word out and get people behind them. Thank you very much for tuning into this presentation. As a big fan of 90s hip-hop, this was a lot of fun to look at through a sociological perspective. I already knew the main reason why this music was popular back then for the reasons that I mentioned, but it was still fun to learn more about. Thank you, and have a good rest of your day.